in black. You can wear it as well in either the black, the berry, or the ivory. And it's this belted maxi vest. Okay, so here it is in berry, and it truly is a berry color. To me, it is the color of pomegranate seeds, or even the outside of the pomegranate. You know that color? It's a really nice red, so we're calling that berry. Here it is in white, and then there it is in black. And then let me share with you there is a belt that is attached with belt loops here. And then you can tie it how you want. I have mine tied in the back. You can tie yours around the front. You can take the belt off altogether if you want to. Completely up to you. You do have, again, that really nice flap over shoulder detail right there along the top. So, but otherwise, it's just gonna be a nice, long, clean fit. You know the maxi length that everyone loves, 50 inches long? That's what this is. And look, the ladies just threw it on top of what they were already wearing. The dress that Sonia's wearing is a Serena dress. She threw the berry on top, and you can see it's just a nice accompaniment. And then Lori threw on the white on top of the Today's Special and the leggings. Again, a really nice accompaniment there. And then I have it on top of a black dress that I'm wearing. So this does a couple different things. First off, it gives you drama. I love the movement of it. I love pieces, and I know you do too. Pieces that when you move, they move just like that. I had to say it. I had to.
I see what you did there. Clever.
It's one of my favorite songs. They just move, and they just, when you walk, they kind of flow with you. That's what I call drama, And these pieces have drama. These pieces have movement. It's light and airy. So even though you're adding this topper, you're not adding any kind of extra weight or anything that's gonna weigh you down. We did the longer dusters and the longer, maxi dusters for the colder weather, and maybe you already have some of those in your closet. But this is how you throw it on top of something a little bit lighter, which is gonna be really cool. This is also the maxi style. Ever since maxi dresses came in a number of years ago, and we just haven't let them go because we just love them. They're flattering on everybody. They look good on everybody. And this is just another way to wear that length and that style. And you can see how great, if you want to belt it, you can, because it does come along with the belt. If you want to leave it open and just kind of have that extra, just kind of throw it on top, you can do that as well. We took $10 off of the price on this one, and and the price though is only for one day, sort of like a Today's Special, 1 day only price, and you've got 4 flex to get that home of $19.98. So if you want to use that, any major credit card, you can get that flex pay. If you have an HSN card though, you can get an extra flex, and this maxi vest is less than $16, which is nice. So think about this. This can single-handedly change the look of some of the pieces that you already have in your wardrobe. So if you're thinking, okay, not really into, really buying a whole new wardrobe for spring. I've got some really cool pieces that I love, but how can I change it up a little bit and make it extra special? These are the kind of pieces that you add. Because there is a point where you say, I found the pieces that I love. I have what I like to wear. I don't need a whole new wardrobe. But you still always want to have a couple of pieces, whether they're accessories or pieces like this, that make it fresh and modern. Because even if you have your favorites, sometimes even the favorites can get a little bit a little bit stale, and they need to be freshened up a little bit. You throw this on top, and all of a sudden, everything you've got looks new again. Everything you've got looks modern and fresh again. And that's how you do it. And that's how Serena has brought this to you. So the berry is what you see right there, that really pretty pomegranate red. And to me, it's the color of a pomegranate because it's rich. And a lot of times when we think berry, we think a little bit pinker or more in the purple family. This one is a little bit more in the red family. And then of course we've got white, and then we have it in black as well. We will have a full presentation coming up at 9 p.m. tonight, but remember, we don't have nearly as many of these as we do of the Today's Special that's